Yo no puedo parar de cantarte hoy, mi Señor. Esto es lo que quiero decir, que tú eres todo para mí. Yo ya no soy igual, el mundo todo quedó atrás. Jesucristo fue quien me cambió y es mi salvación. Yo no puedo parar de cantarte hoy, mi Señor. Esto es lo que quiero decir, que tú eres todo para mí. Yo ya no soy igual, el mundo todo quedó atrás. Jesucristo fue quien me cambió y Él es mi salvación. El gozo en tu presencia nos llenas de alegría. Cantamos aleluya al Rey que nos creó. Danzamos entre hermanos y cantamos a un Padre que nos perdonó y nos llamó su habitación. No puedo parar de cantarte hoy, mi Señor. Esto es lo que quiero decir, que tú eres todo para mí. Yo ya no soy igual, el mundo todo quedó atrás. Jesucristo fue quien me cambió y Él es mi salvación. Si tienes esto sentir, solo tienes tu vida que dar a aquel que la puede llenar y tu corazón liberar. No para siempre se sufrirá, no para siempre se llorará. Él prometió que Él nos dará una vida llena de paz.
Hey everyone, God bless. How's it going? Gustavo Romo here with a tutorial on GenesisCampos song Ya No Soy Igual. We're looking at Trombone 2. And a couple of things that I want to talk about with this song is that this song is going everywhere. You hear instruments left and right, they're moving everywhere. So it's important that when we are listening to this song that we ourselves as our for our part's sake, we have to be ready to go whenever, because in this type of music you're always jumping in and you're always playing with somebody, or you never know, you could be soloing, right? So it's important to be ready for those things. Keeping in mind that other instruments have their moments to shine as well. So one of the main themes of a trombone player is that you have to know when your part is important. You know, since we're all over the place, sometimes you have the melody, sometimes you have a thing called the counter melody, other times you just have a foundation, you're playing chords, which is, you know, for trombone players, that's the majority of what we do. So it's important to understand when our part is important. You know, most of the time we're playing back up to other things, like like the very first thing, for example, that trombones play. And you know, for the sake of this song, that's important. That's the main thing that you hear at the very beginning. But when it comes to other things, you know, if you're not hearing other instruments take the lead, chances are you might have the melody. But if you are playing and you hear a melody, chances are your part is not exactly as important. So, you know, take that with as much humility as you can. You know, I as a trombone player, I get it. I want to move up to the front, you know, blastissimo all the way. Let's get it, yeah. But, you know, that's just not how it is, you know. Great music is created with other layers, with other things in mind. So it is important, however, that if you do have the main melody, it is important to properly articulate that and play that in, you know, in the best quality of sound possible. For example, like at the very beginning of the song, trombone 1 and trombone 2, they have this nice harmony going, and we want to hear that, right? So for example, we have in trombone 2, playing that, we want to make sure our notes are nice and articulated. They have nice and definitive entrances. How do we do that? We play, instead of going da, 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 da into our mouthpiece, what we want to do is create a ta, ta, ta sound, you know. And it sounds more definitive, it sounds strong, it sounds, you know, it's what a trombone instrument should sound like. For example, let me look at another piece here where the trombones go ba ba da 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 dee da dee da. When we're learning things like this, for example, it's important to take things slow when we're barely starting out. That way, our brains have a chance to adapt to what we're learning and to really keep it in our minds. You know, I heard from someone that if you can play it 8 times perfectly, chances are you've already kept it locked in your brain. So, for example, check it out. We have the line that goes. And I'm just playing it slow for the sake of this video, right? But when you're playing things slow, and you can really work on things like articulation, creating the best quality of sound possible, you know, just take it slow, take it nice and slow. We'll do it one more time. And another way to get that fall is I have this trigger that I use, for example. Not all trombones have it. You know, you could technically go, but sometimes when it's a quick fall, you're able to just go. You can even do that too with your embouchure if you don't have this, you know. Kind of like you're rolling your R's, you know. And you can get that really cool effect at the end there. Just a few things that are important to look at. Knowing when your line of melody, when your time to shine is to come out. Really articulate those moments. If you feel like there is a more important melody going on at the beginning, make sure to leave room for that. Let them do their thing, because chances are your time to shine is coming up next. Because this song, Ya No Soy Igual, is always jumping around the place, you know. There's always a really cool thing happening one after the next. It's not always trombone, but when it is, we'll be ready. I hope some of these little tips helped out. I know it's not much, but I have provided a few of the notes at the beginning for you guys to look. Go ahead and pause. Take time to listen back and listen to yourself. I recommend recording yourself when you're practicing this music. That way you're able to hear yourself, how you sound, and if it's the sound that you want for yourself, right? God bless everyone. Take care. Have a good day, all right?